Hello, guys, and welcome once again to the Mastermind Podcast, a show where we give you nothing but nuggets. As usual, you know us, guys, we are good at giving you guys nuggets. And I'm your host, Adoration Bizure, and today we are joined by a talented artist, a mastermind in his own right, Mr. Colombo Atkins.
Iowa.
And Mr. Colombo is a Nigerian.
Of course.
Is a Nigerian nationality and from the Igbo tribe, to be precise. And today we are going to be discussing about managing or how to handle opinions from people and the decisions that we end up making in the end. And Mr. Colombo, you can introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hi everyone. As you've said already, my name is Onoha Columbus at King. I always identify myself as a king. That's it. I'm an artist
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a multi-talented guy, as you said already.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, Mr. Colombo, can you tell me, in life, we get a lot of opinions from people, right? And it doesn't mean that every opinion we get, we have to take it. And it
Yeah.
doesn't mean also that we have to reject it, right? So, what criteria can someone use, to say this is something that is useful? What is being said is this opinion is something that I can use, or this is something that I can reject.
Okay. First of all, I was saying my name, but I'm trying to let people understand that name. Onoha. Ono means mouth, which is like opinion. Oha means people. So when I was digging deep to know why this name, why, because it doesn't make sense to me before until I now understand the name. So it started making me to search and know what are the effects of people's opinion on your life. And I've noticed that it's one of the highest limitation in life. Understand? So whatever you choose is what you become. So if you choose the negative side, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Because whatever you choose will start coming to your subconscious mind. So before you know it, everything coming will start aligning with the way you think because you choose to think like that.
True.
So people may tell you you are bad or you look ugly and you accept, oh, this is truth. That's what you become. It's still the same you that have that power. So say, I'm not that, I'm like this. You can look at the mirror and tell yourself, this is what I am. And before you know it, you start becoming what you started calling yourself. So people's opinion have been a lot of limitations, as I said. But the people are not the problem. The problem is you.
Okay.
The people are not the problem. You are the problem because you accepted what they said. Okay, let me give one of the best mindset that will help you. We are all made by a creator, by a manufacturer. You are a product, I'm a product. Whenever I have a problem or I need a opinion about myself, is it better I come to a fellow product like me to ask or to ask the manufacturer about the mastermind behind his product?
The manufacturer.
The manufacturer,
Yeah.
so he's the mastermind. He has
Yeah.
a plan. He has a purpose of the creation. So imagine me hearing from you that is a product like me, instead of going to the manufacturer to ask him about what is in the manual about me.
Okay. I get your line of thought, but I would like to ask you something, Colombo.
Okay.
So are we saying that there are no opinions that are positive?
I love that. There are positive opinions. That's why you need to know what the manufacturer, the purpose of the creation of the product, which is you. If you know it, you can design and differentiate between what is positive and negative. But you cannot just say, okay, because it sounds good, it's positive. A negative thing can be presented in a way that it looks like a positive thing, but not a positive thing. So the point is knowing whom you are. So when people are coming from the positive side, you know. So there are people in our life that can, like most time, our parents can come with positive things. So it doesn't mean their opinion about your life is not. It's different from what I'm saying. We have mentors, and the major role of the major reason why we need mentors are for directions. And what are they directing you to? You need to know why. In anything you do, the why is more important. So one day I was like, why do we need mentors in life? Why do we need all this mentorship? A mentor is not mentoring you to look like them, but mentoring you to look like why you are made, why your manufacturer made you. I know why I'm using the word manufacturer. My manufacturer is God. So why a mentor, what a mentor is doing in your life is to direct you and let you not make the same mistake they have made. Understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. So there are people that are assigned to your life to give you positive opinions, but you need to make sure you guide your heart, know why you are made, so you don't take anything as an opinion.
Okay, I get you. I get what you're trying to say. But in your line of work as a painter,
Okay.
can you tell me, okay, is there a difference between an opinion and an advice?
I love that. When you come to creativity, that's when you see the highest level of criticism. That's when you see opinions and advice. Opinion is like what is in your mind, what you think about this. But advice is when someone is telling you, oh, this is good, but I advise if you can add this, it will look good. But opinion is someone is saying from their own perspective. So someone's perspective, like I love the question you ask is relating to my creativity. When I wanted to create something, there is something I saw. There is a picture, a plan of what I want to achieve. So when someone is advising, it's like you are building a house. They said, why not if you put door here? It's an advice. But opinion is someone is having another picture different from what you are creating.
Okay.
And they're bringing it to you. And if you take it, you get confused.
Instead of a window, instead of a door, they are saying put a window.
No, they're even asking you, why are you doing this?
Oh, okay.
Why not leave house and do this? It's not advice, it's an opinion. Understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes there are people you respect. So they are like, oh, why are you doing house when people are doing this? And that's the problem we have. We like to follow patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really getting
what I'm saying. Is it making sense?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is really making sense. So how do you deal with people who give you, these opinions, this negative vibe that destroys the vision that you have? How do you respond? How do you deal with such kind of people?
Good question. First of all, I mentioned something like that, but I didn't go into detail. It is okay. First of all, you need to have your stand, know what you want. Whenever we seek for people's opinion, that means we are not confident about what we are doing. That's why we look for people's opinion to validate what we are doing. But if you have a good picture of what you are doing, let me give you an example with camera. Most time when people are looking through the lens of a camera, they see what we call vision, right? There's a vision, there's an image. Whenever you capture exactly the image you are looking for, the other things becomes blur. So that means you have captured what you are getting. So whenever you are having anything, like you are creating or you have something, a plan you want to do, make sure you know what you want. Do research, read books. There are people that have gone the same road. Look at how they did it. First of all, you need to be clear about what you are looking for. Because if you don't know road, believe me, every road is a road. People can tell you follow here. Because you don't know road, you believe maybe it's true. But if you know the road, have the map. When they are showing you say, no, this road is not going to where I'm going. Another one is know your purpose, know the purpose of what we are doing, which is why. Why is very important. Don't do things because people are doing. And the why must be personal. Why am I doing this? If you don't know the purpose, abuse is inevitable. So how do you deal with all these things? It's knowing what you're doing. There's a kind of confidence that comes when you know. We are always destroyed because of lack of knowledge. So whenever you want to do anything, assignment, project, go and do research. Know what we are doing. Know why you are doing it. I think it will help you to guide yourself when people are coming with negative opinions. You'll be like, they cannot see what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing. So you need to see a clear picture of what you are doing. I don't know whether that one is.
Yeah, it's clear. And I understand you are a musician, you are a painter.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's the reason why you are doing that? Because you are the one who is just telling us that you need to have a reason, right?
Yeah.
Of doing whatever that you are doing.
Yeah.
Why did you come to your point where you say, I need to sing? And to that point also where you decided that, I'm going to be a painter. I know maybe you have the talent in you and all, but why did you decide to take it as a career path as well?
Okay, as a painter or a musician, whatever you call it, is beyond talent. It's more of purpose. I'm created for a purpose. There are people God want me to reach. But as a channel, there is something people will find interested in you before they can listen to whatever you're passing. Let me give you an example. I want to solve a problem in the society. Because I'm a painter, people can come close to see my work. And do you know, I can use that medium to paint something that will give them message. The same thing with music. Because you're a talented singer, if you know the purpose of what you are doing, that's when you will be like, okay, this is an opportunity to sing advice to people. You understand? It's beyond me. It's about the reason why I'm giving that talent. And guess what? If you focus on the reason and if you focus on the reason and the solution you are bringing to the society, believe me, as you call it career, it will go beyond career because you will not lack. Do you understand what I mean? People are going through stress. People are going through a lot. If you can bring solution to it, I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
If you can bring solution with what you have. So a lot of people see talent, and they don't think about the purpose why these things are given to them. So they now do anything that comes around. But if you know the purpose, you be careful. You don't accept anything that comes around it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's true. And how do we avoid? I'm sure at some certain incidences in our lives, we have also given people opinions, right? And we have shifted them from the vision that they
Yeah.
had to what we thought was right for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do we avoid to end up in a situation where we are now detecting people's, destiny and people's vision, the path that they have, and their convictions that they have?
Okay. I am a victim in that. I'm not a victim. I can say I'm guilty of what you are just asking now. Because of some people that have trusted me and followed me, because of lack of knowledge, or I can say level of knowledge then. Sometimes I give people some advice. Oh, thank God that sometimes I realize myself early. I have to call them. First of all, I need to know the picture they saw before they do what they do. So sometimes we use our own vision to advise people without knowing their own vision, what they are seeing. So most time before I help people, I call them, why are you doing this? I talk about why before. So if you can know the why, you can know where you can come in. Most time we advise people emotionally.
Okay.
And guess what? Sometimes we do this out of jealousy. Sometimes we give people some opinion that doesn't make sense out of jealousy. You give them, why will you do this? Don't you know you are this? Nobody will accept you. And sometimes because those people respect you so much, and because of the trust they have in you, they will go the wrong way. They'll go the wrong way. But if you are truthful to yourself, you know this guy was going the right way, but I gave them wrong advice or opinion, whatever I call it. But the thing is that if you have done it already and you can't fix it, maybe people you cannot see, first of all, repent from it. Repent from it and make sure you fix it. Fix the ones you will meet, but you keep on meeting people. Because sometimes if you go back, as I said, the people that give you the opinion are not the problem. It's you that lack knowledge and wisdom. We need to be so open to knowledge that we will understand, like as I said, purpose, so that whenever something that is not part of it is coming, you sense it easily. Yeah.
Okay, how about in a family setup? Okay, or let me say in a marriage, right? Two people
Yeah.
are together here, they are married.
Yeah.
If I say something different from my partner, from the way that she might be thinking or the way that he might be thinking, is it my opinion or it's my advice?
It depends on what you say.
Because at the end of the day, we are supposed to be one, right?
Yeah.
And we are supposed to have the same vision.
Yeah.
So how does it go now here?
Okay, I come in like this. We have been saying communication is the key, but it's not communication, it's comprehension. Whatever you're communicating, are you guys comprehending? Are you people understanding it? Are you digesting it? When you bring an opinion or idea, two of you have to agree. That's what we call agreement. Understand? It's after agreement, you're now talking about how to do it, the next step. So most time or sometimes you bring an idea, like as I was saying, sometimes we do some things out of emotion. Maybe your wife bring an idea for a business because you are jealous. You don't want people to see your wife. You are like, why not leave it and do this? Some people want their wife to be a housewife. They'll be like, why not stay home and do it, don't go out? So we need to be truthful to ourselves. Some things are coming from emotions, and we need to seek advice from people that have gone far. We need to have models that we look up to in life. I think it will help us to align with some agreement we're having in marriage. I see some people are even superpose, like, you must do it my way. Especially this is common with men. I'm the trying to tell your wife I'm the husband of the house, I'm the king of the house. It's supposed to go my way. And sometimes we go into a lot of mess. Women are soft, but they are more harder in the other side because their softness can help you to neutralize and come into agreement. That's why God make them the way they are. And remember their function in life, the purpose why you marry the woman, they are helpmeet. So whatever advice you are bringing or idea, you need to let them say their own. Then you people come to agreement. I think this is good. What I'm saying, this answer to your question.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is,
people need to come in an agreement. Then I think that would be easy.
Okay, so guys, we are talking to Colombo today, and I'm sure, guys, we are learning a lot from what he's saying. The difference between, even for me, it's something that I just used to overlook, but I think I have benefited as well. The difference between opinion and advice, right? There's a there's a thin line, but there's a difference. And let's proceed, Mr. Colombo. I understand that you, as an artist, right?
Yeah.
You have people, like you say, you face a lot of criticism from some of the works that you do. Some people, not criticism all the time, some people also praise your works.
Yeah.
Like me, I saw some of your works and I loved your works.
Yeah.
How do you handle that kind of criticism from
Thank you
people, from someone who have a different opinion with what you are doing or the vision that you have? How do you handle it? Because they are also entitled to
Their
how
opinion,
to what they are saying.
They're right.
Yeah, but how do you handle it, and how do you try maybe to make it, to bring a balance?
I think this is one of the most important questions you asked here, because whatever problem we talk about, we need to bring more of solution on how to handle them. First of all, we grow in handling things. We grow. In the beginning, I have to be upset because you have a vision. Someone is bringing another vision entirely out of your plan, out of what you have. So most time, if you're not careful, you can cause depression. I know some people, they do their work at the back. They don't want someone to see. They don't want to anybody's opinion because of the hurt they have gotten from people's opinion. But we need to understand that people have right to their words. And if you're wise, sometimes those crazy opinion can be an idea from, you can make it positive. Some people think out of the box. Instead of you getting angry, put it down. It can be in the next project. These are the secret of many products. See the cell phone we are using. There are many things people suggested that doesn't make sense. What if we start using phone to do banking? It doesn't make sense. But someone say, whoa, but this is an idea. They pick it up and think about possibilities. You understand? So the best way to handle things is know that people has right to their own opinion. Sometimes smile, oh, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. But this is not, sometimes explain to them. Your opinion is good, but this is what I'm trying to do. I'm not saying you have to explain to them. You don't owe anybody explanation, but sometimes tell them, okay, you're talking about car, but here I'm talking about house. Most time people don't know. When you explain to them, they'll be like, wow, I didn't think like that. Some people you see them come to start apologizing like, oh, I was thinking this is what you're trying to achieve. Okay, nice. Because this is what I've learned in a hard way. Before I get angry, people tell me, why are you painting faces? Why not do abstract? It's their own opinion.
Yeah.
But at the point, you're like, okay, let me also do abstract for people that love abstract. You can't satisfy everybody, but you can buy ideas from those opinions. But be positive in your mind. Have a positive mindset in everything people are saying. Whenever people do something, know why they are saying it, okay? Maybe that's how they think. Maybe I'll create a market for them so they will be satisfied in their own way.
Yeah, true.
People's opinion can be wealth to you also. People's opinion can be wealth. Maybe asking God for an idea. People's opinion you think is wrong. When you dig deep inside it, it can be a platform for you. So I think this is the best way to handle it is be positive about whatever people are saying. Explain to them if there is a need for it. And there are many more, but this is how I'm handling mine now. Just having a positive mindset, even being ready before it comes.
Okay.
Being ready before, I just being expecting negative and positive criticism.
So, Colombo, tell us the story of your life. How did this, all that we know about you, you being a painter, you being a musician, you being here in Dubai, how was the journey? When did it start?
Okay, very funny when you say the story of my life. Okay, I'm an artist. First of all, I saw myself as an artist before I know what art is all about. As a kid, I was doing things that I don't even know. I was enjoying doing it. So I don't even know the value, but I was seeing some appreciation. Like when I'm doing it, I see a lot of people gather around me as a kid. So I was enjoying the entertainment, drawing on the floor. People will gather around you. So from school then, in the primary one, whenever we come out for break or whatever, they will be like, do that thing you used to do. I'll be doing it. So I don't know what it is. It's just in me, coming out from me. I'll be drawing. Some people will also pose and be doing their own. But I notice I have more crowd in mine. So at a point, it graduated to the point of people bringing stuff to my house. My family will be like, I say, someone I want you to draw in their homework. So, and I was doing it. I was happy doing it for people. They'll come back, they say they got the best. But I don't understand how it's like fish swimming. You are praising the fish swimming inside the water. They don't understand. They don't see it like scale. So at the point, people started advising me, why not take money from them? I'm like, taking money for what? At a point, as I'm growing up, I understand this is something that can give you money because even if I don't want money, people give me money for that. But all my life, I wanted to be a mass communicator. You know, when you see people talking, I want to be a doctor, you see the one that sounds well, oh, mass communicator, I say, I love this. So, but as I'm growing up, I started loving the career of art. I started seeing that, oh, this is what I'm known for. And anywhere people see me, even in the school, I was a champion. People are good in football, but when you come to art, that's my department. As a kid, people are celebrating me. Even if I come late, teachers don't give me punishment because I'm a good artist. So I started enjoying it like a privilege. Wow. So this thing I'm doing is opening some doors for me. So I started putting eye like, what is this? What is this? That's how I started realizing what art is all about. I started knowing it's called fine art. So I started doing it with other creativity. But at a point, I got some distraction from family because they're not seeing any good vision in art because of the environment. But by God's grace, I stick to it. I stick to it because that's what I love doing. They are giving me other things, go and do business because where I'm
Other
coming from.
opinion. They're giving you
Yeah,
other
the opinion
opinions.
we are talking about, the opinion is go and do business because we are known for business. Igbo people are known for business. So you go and serve someone 5 years or 7 years, they settle you. Parents want you to be so functional. But I noticed I don't have joy in that. I was disobedient to do this, but the whole story short is that at a point, they noticed even as a kid, I was supporting myself in the school. Like when they are paying for some things, I'm paying also because I'm getting some money from the art I'm doing. Even teachers give me some appreciation. I started enjoying the whole game, the whole stuff. After school, when I now said, okay, let me go and learn this work, I lost the best person in my life, my mom. But I can remember in the hospital, I was taking care of her. When I was taking care of her, she told me, keep this art because I see you being great in this. Take care of me. I will not last long, but don't tell someone I will die. It's a very sad story. As a small child, I was keeping a secret nobody knows in my family of 8. So, but she told me she saw me doing great in this. So I should keep it aside, take care of her. So that was a terrible part of my life, how my life became tough. I even went to learn this art. Nobody could teach me. I could not even afford to pay to learn it. It's like to enhance what I'm doing. I couldn't go to school anymore because I have my father, but we are training other people. So when you finish secondary school, you focus on your career, on anything you want to do. So I said I want to do art, but they could not afford to pay who will teach me art. I went somewhere, the person could not stay long to, but that's God's will. I left. But the whole story is that I went through what we call self-development, started picking material, start developing to the point that people are giving me work even in the house. So at the point, I saved money from hard work, hard labors, got my own shop. But at a point, good advice came that why not further go to school and learn the business of art and learn art more. So I went to school. I didn't graduate. I didn't graduate because of some story, but the point is that I went to school. Nothing special is going on in this art school. Nothing special is going on there. Yeah, they're not doing things that I'm expecting. At the point I drop out and put effort. Thank God, the little knowledge I got from school, I can speak English. Doing research, started growing, buying books, reading books about great artists. So I'm more of self-developed artist, self-taught artist. So, but now I'm on the champion level. I can say I'm on the champion level because now I look at some of those people I was studying, sending me message like, what is your secret? You're extraordinary. So I'm like, I look at the transformation from nothing to something. I can stand on my feet and advise anybody that you can do it. If you can picture it, you can do it. Then my music story is that I have passion for music, the way I'm doing art. When I was young, I pick some things. I use cable, construct guitar. So I was doing it without knowing to also be a career. Now, how did music help my art? When I was in university, when I was in the school for art school, I was going for shows, using the money to sponsor my art school. Do you understand? You see how music helped me. So at a point, I became one of the most famous guitarists in high life music and gospel. I was playing for a lot of superstars. I was making a lot of money, which was helping me to facilitate my school. So music has also played a good role in my life. Although at a point I have to leave it to push my art to a certain level. Because sometimes when we are pursuing two, we lose one. So I have to keep one. I keep my music to push my art. So now I can be doing music. It cannot interfere with my career anymore. So I'm still doing my music now, but not like art. Yeah.
Can you also tell us your greatest achievement and also your works, the works of your hands, your greatest painting that you know that you say this was my breakthrough that made you meet with kings and queens?
Okay.
Yeah.
For that question, a lot of paintings have made me meet with queens.
But your greatest,
different works speak to
yeah,
different people. But the
yeah.
point is that at a point, it was like a breakthrough for me. I cannot remember exactly the year, but I started making some. I love portraits. I do other kind of paintings, but I love portraits. So I don't know how God transformed my career to. I've never been to US, but all my clients are from 70% of my clients are from US. So then I was thinking it's the greatest achievement because I did a painting of Morgan Freeman, the first one I did before the latest one that went viral. So when I painted it, a lot of commissions started coming. Like, one of the greatest achievements is also finances. When you start getting a good some amount of money. So I was posting on social media and I'm noticing a lot of people from different countries, mostly US, started coming to me, purchasing a lot of works from me. So from those people, I started getting some kind of relationship. I started giving me advice on making series. So from this my series, that's when another breakthrough came in. I did a painting of Morgan Freeman, and I was sleeping. I just wake up. The whole internet was talking about me. Like, are you not the one we are seeing? People from UK, people from US, different part of the world we are calling. Columbus, who am I seeing on internet? To the point that Morgan Freeman saw it and posted it on his page.
Wow.
So Morgan Freeman, the American artist,
yeah,
the American actor. He posted it. It was like it was on honor. So I created a style whereby I put my tribal kind of hat and cap on all the celebrities. Yeah, I call it it's like identifying myself with them, telling them that we are all one. So putting my own culture on the celebrities. So I did on Tupac and different people. But that one went so far. I started having a lot of commission, a lot of appointment, a lot of proposals, partnership. Some galleries are writing me, asking the thing now opened me to now know you have to be serious on this. That's when I started building my brand. That's when I started building my brand. A lot of things. That's when I started getting awards. Even when I moved to Ghana, I have to partner with people in Ghana doing lot of festival, like Shalawate Festival, some paintings that they use for some movie in US. So I won a lot of awards also in certificates from Ghana before I moved to Dubai, UAE. So I moved to UAE, continued from where I stopped, started creating more relationship with different international artists. At least in Dubai, I'm up to 2 years plus, but I can count more than solid 10 events I've gone. Yeah, that are very solid. Even the recent one we did with Tiffany Paris fashion show at Bojarab. It was also another great event we did. Some I did with Art Fusion Night, Runway Dubai, a lot of them. Yeah, I can say that we are on the move. I've not gotten to the peak, but we are on the move. Then one of my best painting is the painting I did about an old woman, and it's not for sale till today. It's a masterpiece I did about the old woman with some wrinkles. This painting, when you look at it, you have a kind of feeling and connection. You feel emotional because the story behind it, old leather, understand, is showing the beauty of a woman is not when they're still young. It's when they have gone through things in life. So this is a kind of painting I did. I came out to myself. I'm like looking at yourself in the mirror. So you can do something like this. So after doing this kind of painting, that's when I now started seeing the potentials in me. You know, potentials are things you have not done. So I started seeing that if you can do this, you can do more. That painting, people have been pricing it, but I said it's not for sale. Yeah, because it has a museum quality, not something you can just sell to an individual. Yeah. In UAE, there was a time they called me to represent Africa in the world of creativity at the University of Sharjah. So I got an amazing award of my life to represent Africa and also Nigeria, which is my root. The painting I did there was I was trying to bring what we are known for, which is in the music industry, the Afro music. So I painted the face behind Afro music and the people that are in it now. So I painted a picture of Fela Kuti, and on the side I showed Burna Boy, which is the image they think about. They see whenever they talk about Afro music, they see them, Rema and Wizkid.
That's
Yeah.
good. And I think the one of the reasons why people end up, falling to other people's opinions
Yeah.
is mainly for validation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Is it bad? How do you see it? Do we need people's validation in what we are doing? Because at the end of the day, we are not doing it for ourselves only. We
Yes.
are also doing for for other people.
Good idea.
Yeah. So how do we now make a balance between validation and also doing something that is independent as well?
Okay. There's a lot around this, but I have to be positive about it. Most time validation is dangerous because most time we focus on pleasing people and get depressed and forget the mission. Because sometimes you cannot control the kind of people that will come, but you can
Okay.
control how you can handle it. So sometimes we are expecting good validation and you get the opposite side. So that's how dangerous it can be. But sometimes we need to consider those things because in any nonsense, there is a sense. So why am I saying this? If you're a musician, you are singing, no matter how you are passing the message, you are doing it for people.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. True.
If a
You need them to
manufacturer,
validate
yeah,
what you
if a
actually.
manufacturer do any product, the satisfaction of that product is to get to the end user. So sometimes listen to what they are saying. You can adjust what they are saying to what they are doing, but don't wait for people's. You must. How can I put it? If you don't use this well, this is so sensitive that if you don't use it well, you'll be so confused that you don't even know what you want. Like this, I use Apple as example. First time people were criticizing Apple that are so selfish, but now almost everybody have Apple.
Yeah, true.
Guess what? They stick toward the vision, but at a point they started aligning with people.
Yeah.
I know a lot of apps that could not be downloaded then. They have to create their own. What they did is they still stick to what they are doing, their vision, but they still try to satisfy their clients to add more people to their product. But they are still what they are. You understand? So what you do is stick to what you are doing, know the vision, don't lose from the vision, but take some little opinion and add to what you are doing. But don't lose from the focus. Don't lose from the focus.
So, guys, you are hearing it from Colombo. He's saying we should not lose focus. And as we are rounding up now, Colombo, I would like you to talk to someone, right? I would like you to talk to someone who is in a dilemma, someone who is having opinions, different opinions, right? Different school of thoughts. No, do this, no, do that. Don't study this, study that. But that person has a vision that they have for themselves. And these people that are telling this person all these opinions are authorities in his or her life. I would like you to talk heart to heart.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
As you are talking, some great words just came in. And I'm sensing the person is listening to me, like, talk to me. This is my topic. But a word came to me. It's like a story, but it's a good word. See, opinions is like a marketplace. Your voice supposed to be the loudest voice. If you want to be heard in a marketplace, make the loudest voice. Market is a noisy place.
Wow.
So-
Can you repeat that?
Opinion is like a marketplace, but your voice have to be the loudest in the marketplace because it's noisy. So, but for you to trust your own voice, that's why I said you need to be open, know what you want, study more of what you want. You can just you can just separate the good from the bad easily when you know what you want. You know when something is coming from the right side because you've known what you want, you have done research, you have it down. So when people are coming from that, it may sound good, but no, this is not what I want. You need to stand to your feet and say, this is what I want. I want a transparent cup. People say, how can you make it transparent? Which ceramics can contrast? You say, no, I'm seeing the vision, and if I can have it in the vision, that means it's possible. Whatever you can conceive in your mind is possible. You need to have all these things. There's the kind of words you will have, a kind of confidence will come on you. So even if people are bringing whatever they're bringing, the advice I have for you is stick to what you want.
Stick to what you want.
Yeah. Even if nobody have done it, be the first person to do it. Why am I saying this? The country we are living in, Dubai, is a good example. These people started a great vision on a dry land, desert. People were like, what do you think can come out from here? But now the whole world is coming to see what they did. The first thing is that they know what they want. A lot of opinion came. People said nothing good can come from here. Now it's an example to a lot of country. So if people are bringing the negative thoughts, be loud enough to know what you want. Be telling yourself, I know what I want. And the best way to encourage yourself is start. I say, word from Picasso. He says, a voice from the darkness is telling you can't paint. He said, bring a canvas, take your brush, paint anything on it. That voice will be silent.
Wow. I'm speechless. I have no conclusion to this. Thank you so much for your time. And guys, you were just hearing everything for yourself. And I'm sure you're going to be repeating this episode as many times as you can to get some nuggets that we've been receiving today. And Colombo, I would like to thank you for your time and for everything that you have said to us,
you.
that you have said to me, that you have said to the viewers. And until next time, guys, those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and tell your friends, tell everyone that you know, because you might miss out the information that we get here at Mastermind Podcast. So your host time, your host adoration, and that is it for today. And I would like to say goodbye.